2 seconds. How are you today? So we are going to correct the questions you had to do on session 1 and session 2 about Banksy. So the first question was about the description of the picture you had on page 85. So in this picture you can see a man who is facing the camera. He's hiding his face and he's wearing a hoodie. The hoodie, I'm going to write it. That's a hoodie. Because he doesn't want people to know or who he is to recognize him. In the background, the walls are covered with graffiti. We can say that the picture is quite mysterious and the artist is probably trying to catch our attention. Question B. You are to listen to the audio with Not on Live and to pick out Banksy's various activities. In fact, in the audio you heard 3 activities. He's a street artist, but he's also a film director and a political activist. So you should have those 3 words. Then question C, you have to find out where we can usually see his artworks. So we can usually see his artworks all over the world, and especially on walls and bridges. And the last questions was about Banksy's opinion on the sale of his works of art. What we can say is that he's against the sale of his artworks. So that is for session 1. Session 2 now. You had to answer 2 questions. The first one was about the 2 artworks, which are on page 85. And what we can do for both of them is that they are ironic. And that he wants to trigger a debate, he wants to trigger a debate. And then you had to find which one you wanted to describe. So I'm going to start with the first one, and then I will tell you about the second one. So with the first picture, you can say that Banksy denounces people's addiction to their cell phones or their mobile phones. The situation is quite intimate, and yet people in the pictures prefer to look at their phones rather than at each other's. With the second picture, he wants to raise the awareness about slave labor. Labor. Do you understand labor? To work, a work. The title and the flags make the whole artworks convey a cynical message. The little boy is using the sewing machine to sew British flags, which becomes a way for Banksy to be ironical and provocative about child labor. Mostly during the preparation for the Olympic Games in London. Okay, if you find it difficult to understand, remember that it's a video, so you can stop it and rewind it and watch it and listen to it as long as you want. Okay, so have a nice day and see you very soon. Bye bye.